back and forth. Anyway, let's explain this. It's very simple. Let's say you're a man, you come up to me, and you say, I have no money. And I say, okay, I'm going to give you $10 at 0.5% interest. So you owe me $15 in 10 years. That's just an example. So the 10 years come, and you are asked by your owners now, because you have become a debt slave, a debt country. The country has been cursed. Comes to you and says, I need my $15. And since you've been in this delusion, you realize that you have no more money than the $10 that was given to you. You did not go down there, plant some trees, and then dollar bills come off the tree. You have no value to offer other than the value that was given. So it's a illusion of choice. The illusion of choice is like you can go you can go vote for a president, or you can do this, and legislation is going to be made this way or that way. That is the hidden hand. All this conspiracy theorists, everything else. This is it right here. And this leads to everything, where they can decide who gets rich, who gets money. You can have, any whistleblowers targeted, and you're going to have a lot of people being paid off to target these people. And all of a sudden, the Pentagon gets, bombed, and the records of all the money, that trillions of dollars that just went missing, nobody says anything. This secret right here is very powerful. The Fed does not want nobody to know this. Okay? Alright. I'm going to explain to you the worst part of it. This is the evil part. This is the buying and selling of souls. Alright. There's a deal that is going to be made by this country, or used to be sovereign nation called America. And they want a loan from the bank, from the Fed. Well, the U.S. has got to have collateral to get this loan. They have to put up something in faith that they will pay it back. So the U.S. finds these things called birth certificates or bonds. Okay? And I'm sorry, I'm very upset. This bothers me a lot. And what will happen is every child that is born within a year, those birth certificates are going to go into a file called Human Resources. And the president or whoever is representative of the United States is going to go to the bank. And they're going to say, sir, we have all these birth certificates or bonds, and we're going to give you these as human resources to the Federal Reserve as collateral. Do you see that word right here? Remember it. Collateral for a loan. The Federal Reserve says, well, some of these babies will finally grow up and, be a Donald Trump or a Bill Gates, and they'll be able to pay this illusionary, fictional interest back to us. And so the deal is made. The Federal Reserve goes and prints a bunch of fake dollars. Our tax money goes back to the Federal Reserve. Now, this is the part you need to understand. The Federal Reserve can do anything they want with our tax money. They can loan it to another country on interest. Let that country pay them back. But it's all a circulation of fake money and an illusion. It is the energy of people and our work that is given as faith and credit. They'll say faith and credit of the United States is why we get loans. It is that right there. It is our children. My children, your children, all of them. and they are bonded like slaves. I'll go again. Mystery Babylon. They sell in cinnamon and frankincense and myrrh, wines, oils, fine flour, wheat, sheep, horses, chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. Souls of men. You understand? So I want to go to something else really quick. And if there's a pastor out there, if there's somebody that wants to talk to me about this, I would be very, 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 very open-minded and be willing to be proved wrong. I want to then go to Romans chapter 13.